This is how much money I made last week, and it roughly amounts to $219. And it might not seem like a lot, but it just shows you that you can be a full-time student and still make money online. I'm not just gonna show you numbers though, I'm gonna take you behind the scenes and show you exactly how you can start doing this right now, even while working a 9 to 5 or being a full-time student. And then I'm gonna show you exactly how I easily plan to turn this into $1,500 monthly. For a quick introduction, I'm Elias, and recently I started a service-based business just to get some money on the side. And honestly, if I can do it, so can you. So if you just give me 5 minutes of your time, I'm gonna show you exactly how you can start doing these steps that I took right now, and how eventually you can start making money on the side. As a full-time student, between assignments, endless lectures, and just constant stress, I knew there had to be a way to get some financial freedom early on. There had to be a better way to make some more money. But there were 3 things that I felt were stopping me. Number 1 is the lack of time. I mean, how are you supposed to run a business and make money online if you're studying or working 8 hours a day, and if you're a student, when you get home, you gotta keep studying. And if you're working, you're tired, you're exhausted, and you just want to go to sleep or watch TV or anything like that. And I mean, then there's the risk of failing, losing money, or losing time. What if you invest in the wrong thing and just end up losing money? What if you spend valuable time doing all this stuff when you can hang out with family or friends? What if you pick the wrong business model and just end up wasting your time? Where do you even start? The world of business is just so broad and so overwhelming. These are all concerns that I had, but I ended up tackling them, and I'm gonna show you exactly how you can tackle them as well. So if you're not here because you're tired of being in the same uncertain, restrictive, and stressful situation in school or at work, and actually want to make a change in your life, then I'm just going to tell you right now, just click off of this video, because you're not going to be able to use these easy tips that I'm going to show you so that you can actually take responsibility for your life. So before I tell you how to start making money and eventually turn this into a full-time income, I'm going to give you some tips on things that really held me back in the beginning so that you can fast track your progress to not waste any time. So balancing your time with school, work, and a business just sounds insane. But I'm gonna tell you, there's so much you can do in a day if you just take advantage of your time. If you just break down your day between commuting, breaks, or even just taking out an hour at home, you can do so much with that time that you never expected. There's so much time that you waste on social media, eating food, or watching TV that you could actually be putting to start making a good future for yourself. In the start, the way I tackled this was that when I was on the train, I used to read books about business or watch videos just like this one you're watching right now. And then whenever I had the time in school, I would take notes and just get it into my brain. And at home, I would give it just an hour or even less. This can take you much further than just procrastinating. So I get it. Sometimes it feels like you just have no time. I definitely understand all of my people working a 9 to 5 because overcoming the time restriction was really something that held me back. But when I just observed how much time I actually had and how much time I was wasting, which could have actually been going to something better, that really changed my perspective and gave me the opportunity to start this. So definitely, if I can do it, so can you. Oh, and if you're still watching, make sure to hit that like button because it shows me that you're really passionate about making a change. Now I'm gonna tell you how you actually start making money. So after you've gotten the discipline, the structure, and the motivation, now you can actually start making money. So the main way you start making money online is leveraging a skill that somebody else doesn't have. You basically help people fill in the gaps. Find something that you actually enjoy, because with passion automatically comes success. If you're passionate about something, you're automatically gonna be good at it. And this is also good for the long run, so you don't give up too early, because time is definitely key. I personally really like human psychology, so I decided to go with something that has to do with sales. When I was in a train, the bus, or at lunch break, I used to read this book about different business models, basically just getting an overall idea of how everything worked, because I was really clueless. And keep in mind, this was 2 months ago. I came across email marketing, so I decided to base my service-based business off of helping other companies reach out to their ideal customers. And I found this really interesting because it really involves talking to people and human psychology, which I'm really passionate about. And the passion is definitely what you really want to focus on, because then automatically, as I said, you're going to be good at it and you're going to be more motivated to keep going. What I did after I had the business model was pretty simple. I started getting good at it. I started practicing. I started learning how everything worked. After I became an expert at what I was doing, I started reaching out to companies and offering my service. I was positioning myself as a solution to their problems, because what you want to do is have a service that other companies need, or something that they're lacking or need help with. And many of the companies that I reached out to were struggling with this thing that I had the solution to. And this is what made me sign my first client a couple of weeks ago. And that's why I got this payment last week. And now I just aim to keep scaling after this and signing more clients to get an actually solid monthly income. But this little amount of money that I made within actually just 2 months of getting into business just shows you that you can actually start a business if you just fit it into your daily life. And when you've made your own bit of money, all you have to do is just scale up from there. And that's exactly how I plan to turn this into a full-time income and easily earn a minimum of $1,500 a month. So to wrap it up, you need a good foundation, and the biggest barrier is time. But if you just break down your day and find the places where you can actually insert something productive, such as at your daily commutes, your breaks, or just taking out an hour of your free time, you can do so much with that. And that's what I did to earn money within just 2 months. Then you need to find something that you're actually passionate about. You need to learn a skill that other people are struggling with and that you can help, and you need to position yourself as a solution to their struggles. And when you've seen your first bit of money, then you know that you have something that actually works, and all you have to do is just keep going, keep staying consistent, and just scale up from there. So if you found these insights useful, interesting, or just a little bit valuable, consider liking or commenting, because it shows me that you want to see more of this. And as always, I'm rooting for you.